struggle just to live, cause it's hard to wear a smile when you got no fucks to give. I'm only manic. Wake up and feel like I barely slept. Haven't even really been myself lately, and I don't think I'm any better yet. I think too much when I'm awake. My dreams become too hard to stay. I reach but feel too far away. My thoughts come from a darker place. And little of me gets riddled with grief, belittled by everything that I think. A little insane, feels like I'm losing control of my brain. Then everything falls apart, falls apart. I can't decide whether I live or die. I love you, I hate you, I'm real but I'm fake too. There's no need to panic, don't need no escape route, cause I'm only manic. Every day's a struggle just to live, cause it's hard to wear a smile when you got no fucks to give. I'm only manic. And every day's a struggle just to live, cause it's hard to wear a smile when you got no fucks to give. I'm only manic. Where have you been? Hands on the clock, say 3 a.m. Where have you been? Hands on the clock, say 3 a.m.
What up, Malice? Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, 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 very much. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We're gonna get this thing started in a few minutes. Let everybody hop on and see if anybody else joins. If not, we'll start at like maybe like 8 after. We'll see. How are you? Are you out and about right now? Getting baby stuff? That's how we're gonna start off every one of these. Is just smoke a joint if I have it. We'll start nitpicking at everything. Oh, he's at Home Depot. Nice. He's covering all the home good stores or department stores. Yeah, we'll wait like another like 5 minutes or so, and then we'll start. But if nobody has seen the other post first, yee, what up, crypto? I'm gonna target after this though. He doesn't know it yet. Oh man, that poor man. Let's play you in, crypto. Let's go. I almost went back to the wrong screen. What's up, crypto? Just waiting for a few more people to hop in. If not, we'll start getting this thing underway. Can we hear me? Yeah. Check. I rolled a nice But like I was saying, if nobody has seen well, I'm sure you haven't seen it if you don't have me on Facebook, but Facebook is the only place I put the title of today's stream, which is, well, not the title. We all know what the title is, but today's segment is about UFOs and aliens. Um, Past, future, present. Not future, I guess, because we don't know about that, right? But yeah. Today's about the UFOs, and I'm going to cover a little bit of the sightings that have been going on. Some sightings that have been documented over, history. I'll run some numbers for you, and then I have one thing I'm going to close off with. It is an actual document on the CIA page about, we're just going to call it an attack. Okay, we're going to call it an alien attack, I guess, if you call it that. But yes. Holy shit. That's all I can say. This shit, when I found this shit, I was like, bro, Amber was like, holy shit, you're like doing some research today. I was like, yes, some deep research. And when I found that, I did some harder research to make sure everything was true. Everything had, like, just points of references and everything. Holy shit, dude. I can't wait to read that for you guys, because that shit is crazy. I whether you believe in aliens or whatever, that's your own thing. But I mean, if aliens were real, I don't think they would be just chilling in the sky and all that shit. I think we are aliens in some form, some weird, you know what I mean? We fucking regenerate, reproduce. Humans can do some weird shit. Maybe we are descendants of bigger beings and powerful beings. They are, because trust. Time's up. All right, we'll wait about another 2 minutes or so. Take me home, please. That was a good timing though. I still got like a little bit of a joint left, but figured that would kill some time. I'll start even if the joint is still lit. Got another minute left, guys. One more minute, and then we'll start this. We'll start at 7 after. Fuck it. Oh, there you go. That was for you, Malice. This one too. You see how like the screen, the green screen picks up? Oh my god. You're gonna kill me. Alright, hold on. Oh my god. I'm about to start seeing my own aliens now. Oh god. Oh man. Dropping ash all over me. You're actually gonna murder him. Stop. Quackers! Alright, let's go for you, Quack, before I play you in. Yeah.
Quack, quack, it's like that, it's like that. I just got here, I'll be right back. No cap, I'm spreading my wings today. Quackers 4K.
Yeah. Quackers 4K! That's one of my favorites, man. I really love that you chose that genre too. That is one of my favorites. Oh, so for those who don't know, Young Mono is no longer allowed in the stream, especially for lots of reasons, but especially for talking shit to Blitz and threatening Blitz. So I added him on Facebook like few weeks ago, and I kept seeing nothing but Yes, yes. Get rid of Mono's points and ban him. I have him actually. Let's ban him now. Watch. Are you? All right. Well, he's banned. I did block him, but he should be banned now. But yep. We're gonna get this thing started now. We're getting some people in here. What's up, everybody? We're about a minute back, so it's all right. Today, we are going to talk about aliens and UFOs, and I know a lot of people have fucking talked about it. I'm probably a little late on this, but I'm informing the people I know, so I guess that works, right? Small steps. um, yeah. Mono messed up. He messed up. Yeah. But anyways, well, we're gonna cover past and present um sightings and just info. I'll throw you guys some numbers as far as percentages and uh stuff like that. We are gonna cover a little bit of Project Bluebeam in this segment, and I'm gonna cap it off with some nice, beautiful cherries of truth. Uh, a page that I found on the CIA website concerning an attack in Siberia. So that'll be what I end off with. So I hope you guys are ready. Strap yourselves in because some of this shit may like just seem weird and far fetched, but there's got to be some kind of truth behind it, right? Like not everything that they write has been false. Like maybe like as far as like what certain journalism has covered, but this as far as what I'm covering probably you'll never see on the fucking mainstream. So anyways, oh shit. Everybody make sure you go and follow JGA Truth. That's family right there. What up, bro? I'm good. How are you? All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it very much, especially for this. All right, so we're gonna get on going. So tonight we're gonna start off with the title of this segment. It's from the Washington Post, the good old Washington Post. Um, called not called. The title of the article is called "U.S. Government has been dancing around UFOs for 75 years." But this was published February 22nd, 2023. So this is recent. Oh no shit. Crypto. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, you got beats coming my way? Awesome, bro. You're the best. Thank you. Uh yes, 347 subs, which is why he's been the leader right now of getting like all my merch and shit like that because that man fucking has been supporting me and is one of the biggest reasons why I continue to stream and is now the reason why we met everybody else like Prune and we've all come together full circle. It's pretty cool and crazy like at the same time, but yeah, anyways, I digress. Yeah. All right, guys. So the article starts off saying the spectacle of the U.S. military shooting down 3 unidentified objects in the space of a week has opened the doors to baseless speculations and conspiracy theories, thanks in part to the government's contradictory messaging, which has toggled between genuine alarm and casual dismissal. Sadly, this looks like a lot what happened 75 years ago when sightings of what became known as unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, led to a media circus that undermined legitimate inquiry into what is now known simply as unidentified aerial phenomena, aka UAP. I don't know if you guys follow any of that shit, but that is a word they have been throwing around a lot. And I think people have grown out of the UFO concept and are using that now, but I love it because I see a lot of conspiracy theorists, people that I follow and just like stumble upon. They're all like, "Isn't it funny how the conspiracy theorists have to tell the people that aren't conspiracy theorists that, you know, aliens aren't real. It's just it's so surreal, dude. It's so surreal. But yeah, anyways, the article follows. This legacy of hype and fraud is with us today. That's unfortunate given that more recent sightings. That's unfortunate given that there have been more recent sightings. Many recorded by decorated combat pilots prompted Congress to pass legislation that seeks to get to the bottom of the mystery. So Congress is even behind this, so they say. So I take that with a grain of salt, though. Just doing so will require that we avoid the rank silliness and deliberate obf- obfuscation. They spelt it wrong on here. Article 1 that defined our major engagement with the issue. Okay, it says those sightings of unexplained aerial phenomena date back centuries. Our collective obsession with flying saucers, aliens, little green men, and other now familiar tropes arguably began on June 24th, 1947, when Kenneth Arnold, a businessman and pilot, spotted 9 objects flying at unfathomable speeds near Mount Rainier in Washington. Arnold dutifully reported these. Arnold dutifully reported these to aviation officials. When pressed to describe the moment of curious crafts, he likened it to a saucer skipping across the water. This initial report went across to the news wire. Board reporters. Damn, this is the Washington Post, bro. And there's fucking typos everywhere. Board reporters eager to make something of the story ran with it a long way. What? Okay, fine. Handle it in a minute, okay? Go watch your movie. It goes along saying that he was misquoted. He never said the word flying saucer. Says the idea of a flying saucer immediately captured the nation's imagination, sparking a flood of alleged sightings. So because of him, everybody else started seeing shit. Back in starting actually, this is following. Yeah, same thing. So he now says Hollywood did its part too, with several films about alien visitors, most of which featured flying saucers. Sometimes their occupants came in peace, but for the most part, alien visitors had a bone to pick with humans, as far as like what they pick for the movies. But I just love how they always make everything else bad, and we're always the good guys in these movies. It's kind of like when somebody's always playing the victim, and it's like, what did you do? You know? So, anyways, so the guy, he says he ended up kind of regretting what he said. Says retailers sold flying saucer wind-up toys, so this just became a whole money-making tactic for America. So actually, I don't know if I can go on completely with that whole Washington Post thing. It's terribly written and just a lot of typos. But for the in pretty much what it like in summation. There's been more sightings in the last 75 years than any time in fucking history of just the world. This is a piece on history.com. It's an actual interactive map. Wish I could share it with you guys. I'll have to figure out how that works. But says UFO sightings taken seriously by the U.S. government. Mysterious lights, sinister saucers, alien abductions between 1947 and 1969. At the height of the Cold War, more than 12,000 UFO sightings were reported to Project Blue Book, a small map, top secret Air Force team. Their mission? To successfully and scientifically investigate the incidents and determine whether any posed a national security threat. Then there's this whole map, dude, and you can highlight anything, and like little bullet points are popping up. I can cover pretty much everything in the like as far as what states have done it and what region of that state. Holy shit, crypto. Thank you so much. Jeez. Okay, so after that one, all right. So there's one part I wanted to touch up on the Washington Post. I'm gonna go back to that one real quick. Um, because I thought this was funny. Okay, so it says, while it's easy to interpret these initiatives as government cover-ups, the reality is far more complicated and interesting. Their implementation reflected a genuine concern that the task of investigating the torrent of sightings would divert precious time and money from countering the more immediate threat posed by the Soviet Union. So all of these sightings and everything, they were taken seriously to some extent, but they needed more money. You know, they needed. We were so concerned about what Russia was doing that we kind of forgot what our own country was doing. The CIA went rogue, dude. Right after the 40s, like literally right after the inception, they fucking went rogue. So it's hard for me to cooperate and like anything that the CIA does, but I digress. Some strategists even feared that the Soviets might be showing hysteria about UFOs in order to overload the nation's air defenses. One CIA analyst warned in 1952 that the spate of official, see, there's so much typos. Goodness. Of the official and unofficial sightings had overwhelmed the military's ability to recognize Soviet bombers as tensions mount. The analyst warned, we will run into increasing risks of false alerts and be given greater danger of falsely identifying the real as phantom. Still, not everyone got the memo in 1952 after ground observers and certain radars picked up fast-moving mysterious objects over the nation's capital. Major General John Samford, Director of Intelligence in the Air Force, held a press conference. He bluntly spoke of credible observers reporting relatively incredible things. But isn't it crazy how like we can just see something in the sky and just because we don't understand it, we automatically go to aliens? But I don't know if you guys like track the Army or the military or Air Force or anything, but they make these crazy fucking fighter jets that literally they can go up like this as they're being started lifting off, and then they can fly. So, there could have possibly been times where people have mistaken actual like human-made fucking aircraft that that they might have been like, oh yeah, that was an alien for sure, So you never know. Okay, so that's just the only part I wanted to go back because that's important to what I was going to touch up on as far as the document that I have for you guys. As of 2023, sightings by country. Okay, anybody want to take a guess at what number we are? What country number we are as far as sightings? I'll give you a hint. It's at least 1 through 10. So we're in the top 10. Any guesses? All right. Anyways, nobody wants to guess. Well, with this country, uh-oh. I'm gonna say 4. Okay, good guess. Good guess. Crypto. God, we gotta go gamble or something, dude. That's good. It was actually number 3, so you're pretty fucking close. Um, Number 4 is Pakistan. Actually, I'll just read it off from at least for um what I'm seeing on this. So at the moment, India has 1,428,627,663 UFO sightings this year. That's that's a lot of fucking people. So India is number 1 at the moment. China is second, by just a short few million. Actually, they're short by 3 million sightings. A little under 3 million. So that's crazy. And then we go from their 1 billion sightings to 339 million sightings this year so far. I'll show you guys. Not gonna show it. Yeah, I'll have to. When I do this next time, I'll just have I'll do it on this computer, and then I can just share the screen and shit. But yes, I wanted to touch up on a few of these because considering we have people from all over in here, the UK is. Hold on, let me count this real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. They are 21st. They are the 21st top country to do this. They have 67,736,802 UFO sightings a year. This year, I mean. So that's fucking crazy. So I'm gonna move on to the next segment now because I'm close on time and I want to hurry up. We're going to touch up on a little bit of Project Blue Book or Blue Beam. I'm sorry. For those who don't know, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there, Project Blue Beam was brought to life by a journalist. He was from Canada. He was a journalist. His name was Serge Monast. Serge Monast. He pretty much exploited it and told all the mainstream media, told everybody, because he was a reporter. That's his fucking job. He went out and told a bunch of these people that the governments are trying to create one new world order. They're gonna fake a crazy alien invasion and get people scared, and that's what they want. It's pretty much what's going on right now. He made this fucking claim back in like 95, 96 or some shit like that. But he died shortly after that. Crazy, right? But anyways, here, let me pull up this is his Wikipedia. Serge Monast, born in 1945, December 5th, and died in 1996. Died December 5th, 1996. He was a Canadian investigative journalist, poet, essayist, and conspiracy theorist. He is known to English-speaking readers mainly for Project Bluebeam and associated conspiracy theories. So, this is his biography. I thought this was pretty. Like, I don't really trust a lot of things that Wikipedia puts it on, but if Wikipedia has it on there, usually it's got some sort of truth to it. So, I usually take that with a grain of salt as well. But here is his biography. It says, in the 1970s and 80s, Monast was a journalist, poet, and essayist. Excuse me. He was an active member of the Social Credit Party of Canada. In the early 1990s, he started writing on the theme of the New World Order and conspiracies hatched by secret societies, being particularly inspired by the works of William Guy Carr. And for those who don't know who William Guy Carr, he was a commander in the Royal Canadian Navy back in his. So he was pretty big. It says he founded the International Free Press Agency (AIPL), where he published most of his work on these themes, achieving some prominence with an interview on esotericist and UFOologist Richard Glenn's TV show Esoterisme Experimental, in which he repeatedly warned his audience about the dangers of a world government. He was interviewed by Glenn a number of times up to 1996. In 1994, he published Project Bluebeam, NASA, in which he detailed his claim that NASA, with the help of the United Nations, was attempting to implement a New Age religion with the Antichrist at its head and start a New World Order via a technologically simulated second coming of Christ. He also gave talks on this topic. Other conspiracy theorists have noted the similarity of Project Bluebeam to the plots of Gene Roddenberry's unreleased Star Trek movie treatment, The God Thing, and the 1991 Star Trek Next Generation episode, Devil's Due. I might have to go back and watch those. In 1995, he published his most detailed work, Les Protocoles de Toronto 6.6.6, modeled upon the protocols of the Elders of Zion, wherein he said a Masonic group called 6.6.6 had for 20 years been gathering the world's most powerful to establish the New World Order and control the minds of individuals. By 1995 and 1996, Monast said he was being hunted by the police and authorities for involvement in networks of prohibited information. He had homeschooled his 2 children, who were taken away and made wards of the state in September 1996 so that they would receive a public education. He died of a heart attack in his home December 1996 at age 51, the day after being arrested and spending a night in jail. His followers claimed that his death was suspicious, suggesting he was assassinated by psychotronic weapons to keep from continuing his investigations, and that Jerry Fletcher, the Mel Gibson character in the 1997 film Conspiracy Theory, was modeled on him. So, if you guys ever seen that movie Conspiracy Theory, Mel Gibson essentially is playing the character that the man that I'm talking about. He's a character of him. It says copies of his work still circulate on the internet and have influenced such later conspiracy theorists as an American evangelical preacher, Tex Mars. Wow, I'm terrible tonight. Some of his later works have been reissued by French publisher and conspiracy theorist Jacques Delacroix, along with other writings on the themes of Monast's conspiracy-related work. So this guy, he's had a whole fucking following. Like that's what happens. I've noticed it's a pattern. If you are famous, or if you are well known for anything, people usually they fucking, they're watching you, bro. Like, yeah, there's probably fucking CIA watching me or somebody watching me. Hello, everybody in the chat, say hello. Hi, CIA. But literally, it seems like if you have a giant following, they seem to think that you're a threat. And in this country where we're so free to do all this shit, it seems that once we step over that line, you're not free anymore, and they get mad because whatever their agenda is and whatever they're hiding or what they know, they don't want us to fucking know. Because if we knew what we were fucking seeing was real or not real or whatever, like if we knew what they fucking knew, they would have no advantage over us. So they use that to fucking just make people scared, dude. And like, we don't need to be doing that shit, you know? Oh, Moody Voodoo. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Everybody, make sure you go and follow Moody Voodoo. Moody is fucking awesome. Very fucking awesome. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, anyway, so back Project Bluebeam, okay. For those who don't really understand what it is, Project Bluebeam is pretty much what I just read. It's just it's the United Nations and NASA combining their powers together to kind of start a new age religion. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard the New World Order. They've been saying this for years, but it seems like lately they've been changing it. You know, they pretty much have gassed this entire country right now with these stupid fucking trains that have tipped over, and we're all fucking suffering right now. So, stay safe out there. Okay, so the next and final piece that I would like to go over is well, not the final piece. Second to final piece. I'm sorry. So, in the U.S., in the last 2 months, not even 2 months, we're still in February. Excuse me. Our government has shot down 4 flying objects. Nice, pretty timeline. I'm gonna read to you guys, but it's just crazy. So it starts off with this stupid fucking balloon. Okay, I don't know if you haven't heard about it, then good on you. I'm fucking happy. I wish I were you, but now I'm gonna bust that bubble or balloon. Okay, the first balloon was sighted on January 28th. Okay, so we all fucking heard what happened. January 30th, the vessel has entered Canadian airspace over Northwest Territories. Yeah, in the Northwest. January 31st, the balloon then traveled south and then re-entered U.S. airspace over northern Idaho on January 31st, according to a senior military official. The White House later said that President Joe Biden was briefed the same day for the first time about the balloon. So this thing was up in the air apparently 2 days. And 3 days, whatever. Nobody fucking told him. But I mean, it's just fucking balloon, God. Anyways, so February 1st, one of the earliest sightings confirmed by ABC News was in Reed Point, Montana. From Montana, the balloon traveled southeast through South Dakota and Nebraska, and then it later was ordered to be taken down once it was feasible, and with the threat of harm to civilians ultimately delaying the military action. So they wanted to be sure that nobody was around to see it or to witness it, I guess. I don't know. The fourth, so they shot it down. No, there's no time stating. So 421 was when it was confirmed that it was in Montana, but that day it was shot down, but it wasn't picked up until 3 days later, on the 4th of February, where it was captured in South Carolina in Lancaster. How does that work? Oh. Okay, yeah. So it ended up, yeah. So, yeah, that's that thing. Okay, so anyways, so The balloon, whatever balloon, stupid fucking stupid balloon again. Okay, and then balloon, a second flying object. Okay, 5 days later, after they retrieved the whatever the fuck it was in the goddamn ocean, a second flying object over Alaska was seen on February 9th. It says another object was seen late on February 9th, White House spokesman John Kirby later told reporters. He said it was a small object, and according to the Pentagon, it was traveling northeasterly. Northeasterly. Stupid Barbara rights! Sorry. Like, northeasterly. Like, who fucking talks like that? It was traveling northeasterly across Alaska. Like, give me a fucking break. Okay, and 2 F-35 fighter jets were sent up to identify it. The February 10th, the jets did another flight early this morning on February 10th to try to learn more about the flight, and then it ended up being shot down. They tracked the object, and one of them fired and aimed the AIM-9X Sidewinder missile near the location of Dead Horse, Alaska, which is right on Prudhoe Bay, according to the Pentagon. Fighter aircraft checked if the object was manned and determined it wasn't. It was difficult for the pilots to glean a whole lot of information, he said. There was a limit to how much they could divine. The objects were described as cylindrical and silverish gray and seemed to be floating, said a U.S. official. They asked if it was balloon-like, and then they replied, all I say is that it wasn't flying with any sort of propulsion. So that is balloon-like. Well, ... we just don't have enough at this point. So you shot the fucking thing down. You saw it with your own eyes, or at least you say you shot the fucking thing down and saw it with your own eyes. But you couldn't take a picture. There's a goddamn picture of this balloon every fucking where, dude. Everywhere you see this picture of this stupid balloon. But this didn't make a picture. They didn't have the balls or the decency to fucking show that, you know? The third object happened February 10th over Canada. The North American Aerospace Defense Command detected a high-altitude object over Alaska late on February 10th. This happened in Alaska again, so this is weird, right? According to Ryder and the Pentagon spokesperson, 2 U.S. F-22 aircrafts monitored the object over Alaska, then Canadian aircraft joined as it crossed into Canadian airspace. February 11th, following a call from Canadian Prime Minister Justin bitch-ass Trudeau to President bitch-ass Biden, Biden authorized that U.S. aircrafts take down the new high-altitude object, and a U.S. F-22 shot it down with a Sidewinder missile, Ryder said. The leaders authorized that the unidentified unmanned object be taken down out of an abundance of caution and at the recommendation of their militaries, according to a White House readout of Trudeau and Biden's call. They also stressed the importance of recovering the object to determine its purpose or origin. Okay. Canadian and U.S. aircrafts were scrambled, and a U.S. F-22 successfully fired at the object, Trudeau tweeted. He tweeted, Trudeau. Fuck that bitch. It appears to have been a small cylindrical object that was flying about 40,000 feet, she said. This is the Canadian Defense Minister. These objects did not closely resemble and were much smaller than the suspected Chinese balloon. And we will not definitively characterize them until we can recover the debris, which we are working on, a spokesman for the White House Security Council later told ABC. Okay. A fourth object hovering over Lake Huron in Michigan. Okay. February 12th. Another high altitude object was shot down on February 12th in the afternoon, this one over Lake Huron. The object was shot down by a U.S. military aircraft, according to one of the officials. A senior administration official said Biden directed that the object be shot down out of an abundance of caution and that the recommendation of military leaders. There's that same excuse again. So, you guys seeing a pattern? This official said that the object was detected on radar over Montana on February 11th and was seen again on the radar over Wisconsin and Michigan on February 12th. The object was octagonal in structure, unmanned, and traveling at about 200,000 feet, 20,000 feet. Goodness. The official said there was no indication of surveillance capabilities, but the administration could not rule that out. So, all of these fucking sightings, but one picture, and that was the first balloon that was, up there. And now all of a sudden, aliens and UFOs have just come out of nowhere. I thought that was pretty fucking crazy, But where were we gonna take? So we got time for this last one, and this is the last one. I've been fucking saving this one, dude. This one is the creme de la creme, if I may say that. For those who were listening earlier, I mentioned that we took over, took over. We pretty much, once the KGB and the Soviet Union was diminished and taken down, the CIA took all of the documents from the Soviet Union. So everything Russia had as far as, hidden shit that they knew and things like that, we pretty much took. Okay. So they published one page of this entire thing. Out of 199 pages, number 54 is the only fucking page they fucking put out. So this is on CIA.gov for those who are curious. But this was called The Cosmic Revenge. First paragraph published in boldface. So it's, if you guys want, literally, it's a unredacted document that was photocopied and posted online on the CIA website. Okay? Document 54 of 199. After Mikhail Gorbachev dissolved in 1991, the KGB top secret intelligence administration, a lot of material from that department found their way abroad, in particular to the CIA. As reported by the authoritative magazine Canadian Weekly World News, reported by the by the U.S. intelligence, a 250-page file on the attack by a UFO on a military unit in Siberia was released. And so it opens up saying, the file contains not only many documentary photographs and drawings, but also testimonies by actual participants in the events. One of the CIA representatives referred to the case as a horrific picture of revenge on the part of extraterrestrial creatures, a picture that makes one's blood freeze. According to the KGB materials, a quite low-flying spaceship in the shape of a saucer appeared above a military unit that was conducting routine training maneuvers in Siberia. For unknown reasons, somebody unexpectedly launched a surface-to-air missile and hit the UFO. It fell to Earth not far away, and 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from it. It is stated in the testimonies by the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came close together and then merged into one single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliantly white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much bigger and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turn into stone poles. Only 2 soldiers who stood in the shade were less exposed to the luminous explosion survived. The KGB report goes on to say that the remains of the UFO and the petrified soldiers were transferred to a secret scientific research institution in Moscow. Specialists assume that a source of energy that is still unknown to Earthlings instantly changed the structure of the soldiers' living organisms, having transformed it into a substance whose molecular composition is no different from that of limestone. A CIA representative stated, "If the KGB file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all of our assumptions. They can stand up for themselves if attacked." And then the last part is redacted, or for those who don't know what redacted is, just it's blacked out. And right at the bottom, you can see there's the black part where redacted. And it says approved right here, approved for release. So they approved this page to go on, but they didn't release anything else about this page. So that's it, everybody. That's thanks for sticking around. I know a lot of you guys left, but thank you, I appreciate it. That's it. I thought that was pretty fucking crazy, because if that's true, which it could be, who fucking knows? That's scary. Yeah, we have nukes, we have guns, we have all this shit, but if they can change their shape and form, and it sounds like they did like a self-destruction type thing, like, you know, when Predator dies and he starts typing into the fucking number thing, whatever, in his arm, he starts going off, and like the fucking countdown goes off, and then he explodes. I think that's what might have happened. So that's just how I take it. It might not have been a self-destruct thing, but who knows? But I mean, that's fucking crazy. So all these fucking stories that we hear, you know, or have heard of Medusa, and that, you know, people being turned into stone, that's, it could be a play on, you know, like alien technology. Who fucking knows, dude? I think that's crazy. I could not fathom seeing something like that. I'd like to I might do a little more digging on this. Try to get some more info on the 2 guys who survived. That'd be cool. I do want to start going on the road and start traveling and interviewing people. So that might be coming soon. So the Evol Truth will be on the road. So that'll be cool. That's just an idea that I've been working on. Not set in stone yet, but we'll see. Yeah, guys, UFOs and aliens. We've been talking about this shit for how fucking long now? And then depending on how long and how old these fucking Egyptian things that they keep fucking making, and, you know, that people keep finding, where the cave drawings of UFOs in the on the sky, and in the sky, like on the rocks, drawn with the people, and who knows? We can only see what we see. We can only believe what we want to believe. But seeing is believing, right? But that could be our downfall, because if we're seeing something that's supposed to be crazy and we think the skies are going to attack us, like, that not just asking us to just kind of give up? You know, I don't want to give up. I also think it's like, look at the shit that they do in fucking Times Square in Japan, where they do these the three-dimensional things where they're like advertisements, but there's like people and animals coming out of the wall and shit. That's the first fucking step. That's to show people like, hey, look, this is cool. It's a cool idea. Like, yeah, it works. We need to see how it works on you guys. So they test it out on like the public like that, and next thing you know, it could be in the fucking sky. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Um, I want to thank everybody for coming through tonight. Um, this means a lot. This is my only my third episode, but I'm back home. Considering I had to do every fucking Moody, hell yeah, fucking Moody. That's awesome. Everybody, make sure you follow Moody Voodoo. Here, let's I have mods. Thanks, Moody. I appreciate it. But yeah, everybody, that's the episode. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, every Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern time, I will be doing this. Last week I was on the road and I still ended up doing it. So if I don't end up doing it at 6 o'clock, I will end up doing it sometime that night. So unless I like physically and just can't, or like so. Thanks everybody. I fucking appreciate you guys watching. We had fucking 7 people up in this bitch. That's awesome. Like that's good numbers. Yesterday was 6, today was 7. So thanks guys. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. I will be switching to the normal stream after this. I'm gonna end this and then set up for the next stream. So I'll be on in like 5-10 minutes. Hey Moody, what's up, bro? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Uh, Not much at the moment. I'm still working some kinks out. This is still episode 3, so I'm still kind of working on shit. But I figured I take a break from my normal streaming that I do. I usually play video games and fuck around with my friends, but every Friday I started doing this. Every Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern time. For those who are curious, I do a paranormal Wednesday every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So I usually dress up. I put a costume on or whatever. I wear my mask. And then I play with the spirit box and the vocab box a little bit. Then we have Malice coming on and doing her wickedness. So it's always fun. So we've been doing those for a little bit, so I enjoy those. We're gonna keep those up for sure. But yeah, thanks guys. I fucking appreciate it. You guys take care. I will see y'all in like 10-15 minutes in the next stream for the actual like gaming stream. So you guys take care. Fucking love y'all motherfuckers, man. Thank you guys for popping up and everything. Moody, congrats on your fucking on your sub, my dude. Crypto is known for being the guy who does that shit. So, thanks Crypto. Shout out to Crypto. Make sure you guys follow Kryptonite. I'll catch you guys in a little bit though. Moody, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, bro. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next fucking Zargorg stream. I got you, bro. But yes, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. You guys take care.